So thank you everyone for joining. So let's start with a video.
I want to share one experience, if that is okay.
1 second, we'll start with the video.
Sure, yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this one. Give me a second. While others are joining, this is my way of engaging people with the video.
Sure.
Steve Jobs put it very well. What did Jobs say? He said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust the dots will somehow connect in the future. That means you're always going to be walking into the dark. You're going to be walking into a place you've never been. Now you can take that as a scary thing that you're foolish doing because you're always going to be a little scared. Or you can see this as a magnificent opportunity. Every day is a new venture. This is where I am. I know how I got here. This is where I want to go. The moment your belief matches with any state, you fuse with it. You fuse with the idea. That's what happens. The moment your belief matches with any state, you fuse with it. This union results in the activation and projection of its plots, plans, conditions, and circumstance. Just whoop, like that, everything changes. That new state of conscious awareness becomes your home from which you view the world. If you're observant, you're going to see outer reality shaping itself upon the model of your imagination. Now, this is all our imagination at work. All kinds of strange things happen when you buy into it. But you've got to buy into it. Now, you see, when you do, this is the way it works. You can't see what has to happen. You've got to trust. You've got to act like the person you've got to become. Now, you've also got to know that some of the people close to you are saying, who are you trying to act as? What are you kidding yourself? Come on. Quit acting phony. People are laughing at you. Why are you doing that? You've got to be strong enough to say, too bad. You don't really know who I am. I'm learning who I am. You just watch me, kid. But not many people can do that. This is not easy. Why do you think there's only 3 people out of 100 that do it? But when you do, the way just suddenly happens. And before you know it, what the hell, you're there. And you think, wow. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. When you look at that, and then you may jump and you say, I'm going to go there. Well, you got to understand, there's a place too. You go there. There's a place too. These are all real places. That's real. We're visiting it for the first time, maybe that anybody ever went there. You may have never done it before. You may come in here flat broke, no understanding of this. You can do it. You can do it every bit as well as I can. That's phenomenal. You and I can do this. The way just suddenly happens. I hope.
Wow, 85 people. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Okay, so you cannot connect doors going forward, right? It can be connected only backwards. So many times things happens in your life and you realize, how do you connect backwards? Okay, this happened to you for this one. So I have got a lot of examples of this one. Something happens in our life and you do not know why this happened, and then after some time we realize, oh, okay, this is the reason that it happened. So I think we have something similar in terms of technology changes as well. Everyone is talking about AI, and it is there. And nowadays, we are getting a lot of interview questions on AI as well. So that's what I just thought of having a session with. We have we have collected a couple of real AI interview questions that some of our team members have attended, and they got the AI questions, right? So collected that and then had a conversation with Vijay, and Vijay said, "Okay, let's learn that." So again, most of you might be knowing Vijay. He's trained you, all of you say AI Scrum Master, micro credential from Scrum Alliance. So if not, you can consider that. Okay, so I don't think there is any better person to explain this one. So before I be delving into that one, Vijay, you said you wanted to share a story. Go ahead. And
Yeah, it's a
one
recent.
second, Vijay, I want to ask everybody to come on video. Thank you for all those people who are on video, but others, really make it as an interactive session. This is not like some webinar where you are not able to interact or something, where this is like really your presence and your energy really required for all of us to make it forward, right? So please participate. Like let me tell you this way, all my students, right?
My
Wait one second. Vijay, all my students, I have request for you. See, I requested Vijay to come over here. Don't make me feel feel bad in front of him. Okay, he came with my request. So be active, be energetic. You're all, you can unmute, you can ask questions, we can interact. So thank you all of you coming, and make it so it's your intention and your participation really take us to next level. So I wanted you to. So all the people, how many people in the room is attending interview or planning to attend the Scrum Master interview? Please raise the hand if you are. Please raise the digital hand if you are planning to attend interview now. In future, you are attending. You are already attending interview. Please raise the hand. See, look at that. People are attending, and if those people are not attending, rating also might be. I'm sure, kind of, you will have a plan to attend or whatever the space you are into. And what we are going to learn something really, really critical, right? This is going to be. This is going to be like all the real interview questions comes onto the interview questions and do it. So how do you learn it? Or you might hear and answer what Vijay says, and you might want to ask a question further to that. All that things is very important, your participation. Do you agree? All of you are agree to that one? Yes?
Yes,
Let
sir.
me hear some
Yep.
sound.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only
Yes,
Vijay
yes,
sir.
said
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yeah.
Yes,
yes,
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. So you should be participating. Now all of you can lower the hand. Thank you so much for that affirmation to me. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for making me stand tall in front of Vijay Bandaru. Thank you. So Vijay, over to you for that story. I'm very excited, and I'm sorry for taking
no
it for a
problem.
long time to make it happen. Yeah,
So
go
it
ahead.
it is very relevant. That is why I just wanted to share that. I recently attended a training,
Mm-hmm.
which is a Scrum Better with Kanban.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This training was given for only the trainers who are already Scrum trainers. So the surprising thing was the trainer of the program, without even asking all the people, enabled the video.
He can do that.
No, no. He did not insist us to open the video. The people voluntarily kept the video on.
Ah, correct. Because you all of you are
Because
trainers.
exactly, because all the participants there are actually in professional, they are trainers. So they know what is the value of keeping the video. So even trainer did not mention a single time keep the video on. The moment
Correct,
class
correct.
started, everybody kept the video on. Very,
Understood.
very lively. People talking to each other, greeting each other, sharing their
Mm.
experiences as if you are sitting in a physical class. I really liked
Excellent.
that. So
Yeah.
because you are talking
Beautiful.
about the video, I got that.
Excellent, very beautiful point. Yes, very, very true, Vijay. I think As a trainer, when we go and teach, I mean, now it's as a Scrum Master. When you go to office and you wanted everybody to come on video in DSU meeting and you are the only person on the video, what will be happening in your situation?
Yes.
Okay, so you cannot do that. You should be participating fully. Be a Scrum Master in these calls, taking note, being actively present, asking questions, and that's where you will get maximum value from the session. Okay, so great. So times are changing, situations are changing, but I keep hearing from many people that there are not enough calls and there are no enough jobs, etc. So today, like I have couple of people, I can see some few faces who got recently jobs, etc. But I think let me call upon one person. Uh, Okay, so I think there are several people who got job recently joined with me now. Thank you. And okay, Sridhanya, why don't you share your success story today? And I wanted to specifically mention about the AI related questions you faced in interviews and how did you manage on that one, right? So just create that as well.
Sure. Thank you, Pramod, for this opportunity to share my success story. I'm very happy to share that, I have attended a couple of interviews, and one is specific. I attended an Agile coach interview, and fortunately, I cleared that, and they have selected me for the position of an Agile coach
Wow.
with one organization. And I'm currently working as a Scrum Master, so I still remember the day when I connected with Pramod. He asked me what is the. Then I mentioned I want to look for a job change. So he asked me, Still you are working as a Scrum Master. Can I ask a question?" He asked me, and I answered the question. Then he told me, "Can I answer this in a different way?" And he answered that same question. So that was really, and an eye-opening for me how I need to articulate my answer in an impressive way so that interviewer will be really impressed and they will select me. So I decided that day I will join Promos program and I will be part of everyday sessions, and that really helped me to achieve this, because I was not even expecting that I will be attending an agile coach interview. Really, it happened, and I'm more than that. I'm really grateful and happy to say that from the first month itself I got opportunity to attend Vijay's AI for Scrum Master training session, and I have received the micro credential, and I have updated the same in my Naukri profile and the resume. And this was something every interviewer most of the time they were asking, what is the our my experience on AI being a Scrum Master, what how much you are able to leverage the use of AIs. Couple of questions, whatever Vijay has taken the sessions, I could answer. And because most of the interviewers are, even though they are not using the AI, but they have a plan to use in future. So definitely that really helped me to answer those questions. And they were very impressed the way how I showed interest in AI and recently taken the AI for Scrum Master certification, all these things. So I'm really thankful and grateful to Pramod and Vijay for giving this opportunity and guidance. And whenever I was thinking about whether I can do this, Pramod always used to say, "Go ahead and attend. You will be able to clear it." That really happened. I was never expected that I will clear this interview. Thank you so much, Pramod, for the wonderful program. The way it is designed, organized, and every day the sessions you are conducting is really amazing, because that gives a confidence to that participant who is not having a knowledge on the Scrum, or who is already working as a Scrum Master. Every day it is a learning, at least one topic or one, the knowledge. Every day it's a learning, and the main thing is how better we can, in front of the interviewer, how better we can give our answers on daily basis, and we can target for the better roles and better compensations, and we can land in our dream job. I'm so thankful to you, entire
And
program
I'm
and the
very
team
curious,
members.
Sridhanya. I don't remember what question I asked at that
uh,
time.
Yes, that also I can share. He asked me that day, you are already a Scrum Master, so tell me which of the Scrum ceremonies you will be able to eliminate if you are, the CEO
Okay.
asking.
Okay,
So that
understood.
was the
Now
question.
yeah,
Really, it was an eye-opening for me. The way how I need to answer.
I
So
understood that.
thank you
Yeah,
so
right.
much. Thank you so much, Pramod and Vijay, for your wonderful session, 2 day session on AI. So that really
Sure.
helped me to clear the interviews. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Great.
Good
Thank you
luck.
so much.
Good luck with your agile coach journey.
Wow,
Really.
Thank you.
that's too great. When you ask Vijay, like she's a Scrum Master and she applying for a senior Scrum Master position, and they like her for Agile coach and providing an Agile coach. And if you don't mind, can you tell me how much percentage of salary change your percentage wise? What is it? What is the salary change you got it?
Yeah, it is almost above 90 percentage. I got the
I'm getting
hike.
goosebumps.
Thank you so
Seriously.
much. Vijay.
So
Seriously.
stubborn. And
Nice.
Agile coach.
Very
I
nice.
think, Sridhani, I'm very proud to say that it's fourth person from our community who appeared for Scrum Master interview and got Agile coach position.
Pramod, when I joined your class first time,
Yep.
somebody said he was given an interview for program manager, but he got director. I don't
Director.
remember
Yes,
the
yes.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, yes. Thank you. So it's like really doing great. We have lot of success stories coming in our way. Almost every day we have one person getting jobs. So yes, I never thought that Kavisri you will be in this session now. So how are you doing, Kavisri? You are on unmute. I never told you that I'm going to call you out or something like that. Is it okay? Can you speak a little bit? Looks like you are not well. Can you unmute first? You are not able to unmute. What is that happened? Your new company had done some thing onto your computer or what? Okay, well, I'll do one thing. I'll try to make you co-host. So what will happen? Let me see. Now can you do? Huh. Now we can't hear you also. I can't hear you. Your voice is not there. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I
yes,
thought
Pramod.
suddenly like my computer has some problem or not. Kavya, I can't hear you, Kavya. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, Sridhanya. Ganeshri, you want to
You
ask
want
a
to?
question, add a question? What is happening?
No, no. Sorry, Pramod. It's like by mistake it got.
Okay, okay. Because it's now our Zoom is recognizing the gesture, and if you raise the hand, also it will raise this hand, etc. So, Kavya, you are able to hear me, right? So, if you say you
Yes,
can.
sir, I can hear you. I
Oh,
can
now
hear
I can
you.
hear you also. What magic you did? Okay, fine.
Nothing, sir.
Now
New
go ahead
laptop, new
and
settings.
it's been how many weeks now for you in the job?
So maybe 3 weeks. I
Three
joined on
weeks. Why
23rd.
don't you share your success story also? We get a very good positive note for rest of the
To be
session.
frank, I don't have any success story since I joined. I'm into BGB only.
But you joined, your salary is counting, right?
I got my first salary also from the 23rd to 31st. I was just sharing the same thing to my friend.
Uh,
I got the salary also. Maybe this month also I'll be in the BGB only.
that doesn't matter, na. Salary counts.
Yeah.
That's what really matter. Company
Yeah,
will
I'm
get.
tied up with the PF account and salaries also got credited.
Very good, excellent. So
So
why
since
don't
I'm
you share?
just enjoying the phase.
That is all fine, but I wanted to share getting the job journey. That is the success story for me.
So that I'll be getting for sure in the December. It's a whole new client, so they are hiring and BGV, everything is going. So everything is getting clustered. So things are not
No, no,
happening
I
properly
still
from
you are
their
not
end.
getting my question. My question, your success as a Scrum Master, job, getting job. That's story I wanted to hear.
I joined without any clue into this session, without knowing what is Scrum Master. Also, I just joined randomly, and as soon as I joined, I went into SSM session. Then after coming there, also I was little blank. Then joined into PSM, then came into expert. Then after coming into this expert, my journey has started as a Scrum Master actually. Then I started giving mocks, then trying to know more about things, interacting people, and mostly I did mocks with Abhijit, Mona, Asim, Kritika, and all these people. Akash. So everyone have got job right now, and I got a lot of examples from their own knowledge also. And to be frank, sir, I never thought I have this capability. I think I have cracked like 7 to 8 offers. I'm really proud of that because I never thought in my because I'm totally from a non-technical background and this is a technical background, and I never thought this would have happened in my life. This is all like a what I can tell
Wow.
surprise for me. And yeah, one more thing, sir, I can tell you, and everyone I'll tell you, never think of the topics like release management, CI/CD pipeline, Jira. I don't know this, I don't know that. If you think about that, you'll get the same thing because I got to know this from sir only. If you keep thinking on that, you'll get the same questions because I face this personally. Just go blankly and give the interviews because I did the same thing. Before giving the interviews, I just tell one thing that for 1 hour, just keep your mind relaxed, do something which you like. That's what I can tell. So this is what I have applying in my real life that I already shared with you.
Excellent.
Just put
Thank you
all your
so much.
100% efforts. That's what I can tell. Don't wait for the outcome. So this is what I have learned from you, and I have landed in a job, and I'm happy with what I'm getting.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that. Let me share that in that wisdom. What I'm sharing, what Kavya just pointed out is that, see, so all of you are attending interviews, right? So is it true that how much ever you prepared, you can go for an interview and they can ask some question which you do not know? Possible or not possible?
That's true. Yes, Pramod, yeah.
How much ever master, like even Vijay Bandaru goes for an interview, somebody can ask a question where he will not have an answer. Is that correct, Vijay? It's possible. We are all human beings and knowledge is endless. Now, you don't even have to have knowledge to ask that kind of a question. You go to ChatGPT and tell me some 10 interview questions which nobody can crack, they'll give you that interview question answer. Give me some 10 topics names which is very rarely used in Scrum and Agile, they'll give you 10 topics for you. You can ask that question, nobody will be able. So our fear on what are limitations actually giving you big trap, saying that it's basically law of attraction. You keep on thinking about same thing. Oh, I don't know Jira, I don't know Jira, I don't know Jira, I don't know Jira, I don't. And you go for the interview, and the first question they'll start with Jira. Right? So absolutely there is, in an hour of interview, they can ask maximum say 10 or 15 questions, and there are whole lot of topics are there in that one, and we sometimes you will be able to clear all the interview without much kind of a problem. So be very positive. I think that's really them. Everything finally lands upon our mindset. That's very important here, right? Yes, Rashmi, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, hi. I'm joining this session, I think, after 3 months after joining the
Welcome.
job.
Yeah, so
So I just when I thought, okay, this is for AI interview questions, I thought I have to start my second phase of interviewing now. So let's
welcome,
connect. So
welcome.
I just wanted to give you good news again to everybody.
Wow.
Like in my office, I got selected for women in leadership. Everybody in the office know who is Rashmi now. Like
Wow.
from the CEO to everybody
That's
knows who I
amazing,
am.
Rashmi.
So it's
Rashmi,
only
your
been two
success story
months,
also. This is a totally unplanned one. You have become women in leadership. How many months you are in a Scrum Master in this role?
2 months.
2 months. Wow.
Yes.
And then you've
So
been.
the main point was there was a Scrum Master before me. He's still there. So it's been 5 years. He have never received anything as such, and he was not doing anything, no daily standard, nothing. He was just sitting there. And I was specially instructed, don't do as he was doing. Please, we are expecting much more from you. And I think I have given them results. So I'm
Amazing.
appreciated for
So,
that.
so happy you voluntarily came and shared this
Yeah,
great
but
news.
this is a new change in me. Like I step up and speak up now.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for
That's
that.
really, yeah. This is the leader speaking. Wow. Wow. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, so now we have to start a new journey. You know my target.
Yeah, yeah, I know your target. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will work on that one. Okay. So great. I'm so happy
Yes,
to
sir.
hear that.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
So Deshmi,
everybody. Thank you, sir.
one question, because since you said I know and I said I know, etc. I just wanted to you tell about for the people listening. We have 108 people listening to us, right? So Reshmi, can you please share, you are from the Scrum background, or is it like you
No,
are
I
from
was
not?
from a developer background,
Okay. And what
and then I was stuck in my career, like how to move forward, what to do. I didn't wanted to move forward with development. Like one of my husband's friend, like they just became roommates for a month. He introduced my husband to you, and my husband told, okay, you can start doing that. I don't know, that's connecting the dots.
yeah,
So
correct.
for
No,
only
I didn't.
1 month, he
I
was my
have
husband's roommate.
I have no idea who is
He's
that you are talking about
Mayur,
also. Mayur.
Mayur
Oh,
Raju.
Mayur. Okay, okay.
And
I
yeah,
understand.
so there the Mayur forced me to join your session. So I started, and slowly, I took my
Mm.
own time, but now I know I have a very good job and I am doing
Excellent,
great.
excellent, excellent. Wow. So proud of you, Dashmi. Really
Thank you
appreciate.
so much.
You have a
Thank
very
you,
good
sir. Like,
goal.
Yes, Vijay. Vijay, go ahead. We could not hear that.
You have a very good goal now.
yes, definitely, Vijay sir,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. I think this is really, really impressive, and so happy to hear that. So today we have our intention. Our intention is much bigger than this one. So what I have collected, I have collected several real interview questions from this one. So Vijay, I really request you for this way. So today you wear a Scrum Master hat,
Mm,
okay, and I would be an interviewer, and I'll
sure.
ask those questions to you, and you can give that answer as a Scrum Master participant,
Definitely.
interview participant, right?
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
now, my request for all of you, when you're listening to Vijay's answer, you might get more questions around it. Please note it down. After, if we have time permits, we will have a Q&A session where we will get into more details about it. Does it make sense for everyone?
Perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Pramod.
So before getting into the interview questions, I just have a, since many people were really um, talked about the program and who got the result, and if anybody was thinking that how to connect with me, how to join my community, we have a community for confidence scrum masters. And if anybody interested to join with me or understand what is it all about, I'm going to give you a WhatsApp group link to you here, so you can join in that WhatsApp group link, and we will connect with you and talk to you how to take it forward. Okay, so not leaving any time wasting for anything else. Now let's get into the interview questions.
Before you start the question, can I just give a couple of insights about how to handle the questions?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just give me a
Okay,
second. Yep, give me
sure.
a, yeah. You should give that one. Yeah, so that way we will
Yeah.
all understand that how to
So
take. Mm.
Scrum Master interview is different. AI based questions answering is different because AI is now coming up newly. My advice is if you don't know something, admit that. I'm not very sure of that, but I'm confident I can learn that. That shows two things: your curiosity towards learning and your transparency about admitting not knowing something, right? Instead of cooking something. And second one is whenever you answer, try to give an example. That's what I'm going to do. When you give the example, what it shows is you're not talking from the theoretical perspective, you have something hands on about that. So that way, your answers will be more appreciated from the interviewer perspective, and there won't be any subsequent questions like a chain of questions. It won't be when you answer precise, concise with an example. He or she will be happy. Okay, now next move on, right? And take a pause. You don't need to answer the question immediately to show that you know something. Take a pause or rephrase the question to get some time to understand, or just to understand whether the question is correctly understood by you, comprehending all these things, right? So these things will really help you to crack the interview questions. Go ahead, Pramod.
Beautiful. I think I really wanted to share. I mean, just to adding on to the same thing. So I think Archana there in the class. So Archana had a beautiful, story she told us. The interviewer asked the question like, how much you know or familiar with the Jira. She said, in my team, I'm not really familiar with Jira. The way I have done Jira is I just created a sprint and start and stop. That one answer really cleared the freight. He said, I really liked the honesty you said. I said, many people come and tell anything else. I really liked it. And that made her get a job. That's the power of, when you really say, admit things, etc. Yeah, anyway, so great point, Vijay. So let's get into dive into the interview. So Vijay, consider yourself as a Scrum Master and go back to some 15 years back and then start answering this question. Okay. First question. What do you think, Vijay? Can AI do the role of a Scrum Master?
Okay, so I take this question as can AI replace the Scrum Master? With that perspective, I can
That's
answer
correct.
this
That's
question.
correct. That's exactly what I meant. Yeah.
No, AI cannot replace a Scrum Master because AI can support the role by automating some routine activities or surfacing insights or reducing the administrative work, but it cannot coach humans or foster psychological safety or resolve the conflicts within the team members or facilitating complex group dynamics. The Scrum Master's role requires something which includes empathy towards people, leadership, facilitation, systems thinking, that is highly based on critical thinking, which AI cannot replicate. So, for example, AI can detect the team sentiment is trending negative by looking into the data of the daily Scrum conversations and so on. But it cannot hold a safe space conversations or understand the interpersonal history of why it was happening or help the team rebuild the trust, whereas a Scrum Master can.
Wow. Beautiful. I think when I heard that answer, what I'm connecting is you're saying the Scrum Master as a human being can have a larger context than any AI can ever comprehend.
Exactly.
So according to you, Scrum Master role cannot be replaced by AI. Got
Yes.
it.
But it can be
So
augmented. Yeah.
yeah. So you're saying that there are many things can be go better by or you automate by Scrum Master. So how do you see AI transforming the Scrum Master role in next few years?
So AI is right now in the phase of introductory phase in my experience. So according to my understanding and experience about AI will augment rather than replace the Scrum Master. It will automate data heavy tasks like, for example, identifying the bottlenecks within the team or summarizing the meeting conversations and creating an action items and then send it to the team, or forecasting the risks for a sprint or analyze the team patterns, freeing the Scrum Master to focus more on the critical parts like coaching, facilitation, team dynamics, conflict resolution, or into organizational improvement. For example, let's say AI highlights that 40% of the blocked items come from slow code reviews. So that means within the team, code review process is taking longer. So that is why 40% of the things are blocked. Scrum Master uses this insight to coach the team to identify the root cause of that issue and help the team to unblock that area. So that is how the AI will help the Scrum Master to transform by leveraging the AI skills to automate the routine tasks where not critical thinking required, not of very high thinking sensitivity is required. Whereas his or her efforts can be more focused on that is important, like coaching, facilitation, team dynamics, conflict resolution, and organizational support, introducing some engineering practices. These are the areas Scrum Master can get time to focus on with the leveraging the AI.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So I know you have said a lot of positive things about the AI, but wanted to check with you, like, what do you think were some of the negative side of AI? That
Okay,
means specifically I'm talking about the risk or
good.
challenges with AI, right?
Yes.
In
Okay.
agile environments.
Right.
Because agile talks about a lot of individuals and interaction. So in this kind of a scenario, what is that you think many challenges and risk on AI.
Right. So according to me, as a Scrum Master with AI experience, Agile and AI don't look that they are competing with each other, but they're complementing with each other. For example, AI is human centric, and the first Agile manifesto value itself is individuals and interactions over processes and tools. So AI can introduce risks such as over reliance on automation, or misinterpretation of data, or reduced human interaction, or privacy concerns, and biases, these cognitive biases based insights. And if you use the AI in a incorrect way, AI may unintentionally undermine the empiricism or transparency or team self-management, which are the core pillars of Scrum. So generally, I have a statement: a fool with a tool is still is a fool.
That is a good one. Yeah. Okay.
So, for example, when I say over reliance on the AI, for example, a team starts following AI generated estimations and risks, and they are blindly following the blindly. So, according to Scrum, if you observe, the developers are the people who have to estimate the backlog items. Now, suddenly, if you take this, okay, AI has estimated the next 2 sprints backlog items, user stories. Let's go ahead and build it. They lose their psychological safety, and the team ownership also will be questionable.
Absolutely.
So my take on this question is, just because of AI is helping you, you should know how to better use that insights of AI generated things. So use it as a starting point. Use AI as a co-pilot rather than a pilot.
Very nice. Thank you, Vijay, for that answer. So now the way I can see you are quite knowledgeable in AI and understood the concept very well. And AI is also evolving a lot. So from the first version of ChatGPT to now, you can see that the kind of a progress. Not only that tool, there are several tools came in the market. Now, if I ask you how good you are in using AI, what would be your answer as a Scrum Master?
So in my opinion, that good is subjective, but let me try to explain.
Ah,
So I have recently accomplished my AI for Scrum Master certification,
okay.
which primarily focus on generative AI and agentic AI. Based on that, I can confidently say that I'm proficient in using AI as a supporting tool, especially for tasks like analyzing the team data, summarizing meeting, and identifying the patterns about impediments or any blockers or dependencies, and generating insights that help Scrum teams to improve. And I focus on using AI responsibly, always keeping the transparency, ethics, and agile values and principles. For example, I regularly use AI tools to summarize the large sets of retrospective data, notes, and insights, and surface them into the team, which are missing. Team is missing. I will get that from data. But taking the data, I will go to the team and I will show the data and help them to collaborate, interact, and try to identify some important improvements and all. And also, I'm very curious about learning new things. So in the class AI for Scrum Master, they have taught about the introduction to AI agents. After that, I have created 3 agents, which are related to my Scrum Master day-to-day activities. And building those AI agents is really, really fun.
Wow. That's quite impressive. Thank you, Vijay. And then now let me ask you some of the questions regarding your day-to-day work. So can you tell me how you using AI to measure the team's performance?
Sure. Here, when you talk about the performance, it is important to differentiate between process performance and people performance. AI can be very effective in analyzing process performance indicators. For example, cycle time, throughput, predictability, or impediment resolution patterns, all these things. But AI should never be used to judge individuals. Instead, it should be used to provide the team level insights that help the team to improve their own way of working, own way of collaborating, own way of judgments, decision making, while maintaining the psychological safety. So for example, AI analyzes that at least 10 sprints and highlights that the team's predictability is consistently around 65% due to mid-sprint scope changes. Now, as a Scrum Master, if I use that insight to coach the product owner and the team to improve backlog stability, that will definitely increase the predictability to maybe 80% or 90% or at least more than 65%. So that is how I use AI to understand what to improve from the process perspective and how AI can be leveraged in that. So instead of putting my focus lens on the people rather than process, shifting into that. That really helped me a lot.
So can you just tell me, very in connection with this one, so what are the tools which you uses now, like along with the, you said, what are the tools you currently using as a Scrum Master? What are the AI tools you are using?
So I use Zoom Companion, Zoom AI Companion to summarize the meetings and all.
Okay.
I use ChatGPT to get the forecast of the last 4 to 5 sprints data and coming up with the forecast.
Okay.
I help my product owner to use the ChatGPT to break down larger stories into smaller stories, and I help my developers to create initial estimates. And I also use some retrospective related tools, and I use Skywork for creating the sprint review presentations to help the product owner.
Okay.
And there is one more tool called proto.ai. I recently explored that, and I helped my product owner to explore to create a high level prototypes that with a just quick fraction of our time.
Beautiful. Thank you. And can we use AI to estimate story points?
Of course, yeah. As I mentioned earlier, AI can help you with anything provided you give the context. So the primary difference between AI and you is, if you ask AI, I have 3 user stories, estimate these user stories. AI can give you the estimates, but you know better context, what is the user story acceptance criteria, in what context the business value is given, all those things, right? So AI can support in terms of estimation of the user stories, but should not replace the team's judgment. So AI works well for suggesting a reference points based on the historical data, or when you give more context, it will give you the data. So take the estimations and then show it them to the team and ask them to feel free to edit the estimates based on what they feel is right. But interestingly, recently what happened was, we started using AI-based estimations. My team realized 70 to 80% user stories, even they estimate the same estimate. So they started believing the decisions made by AI. My job has become more easy now.
Wow. Okay. So you mean to say that AI is matching their estimation of, so they have more trust in the tool.
Exactly. Initially, they were very, very reluctant, and they show a lot of resistance to use that. So as a very entry point, I said, okay, guys, these are the user stories. You also estimate, and I also take the help of AI. Let's compare both. When they see 60-70% are matching, the basis foundational trust is very, very strong now.
Excellent. Thank you. And how do you use AI to track impediments, recurring impediments across sprints?
Okay, so as a Scrum Master, I capture all the sprints related impediments into a consolidated Excel sheet with a template: sprint number, impediment severity, and the description, start date, close date. So every 4 sprints or 5 sprints, I just dump the Excel to AI and ask it to analyze the cycle time, average cycle time. What are the repeatedly happening impediments to see the trend? Are they increasing or decreasing? What kind of root cause analysis the team can perform? What are the top 3 impediments that have to be immediately addressed? All this data AI will give like this.
Wow. That is nice. So do you use AI to identify technical debts also?
In fact, I have not used, but I have a plan to use it. The reason is technical debt is a very interesting and complex topic. Unless you train the AI, what kind of coding standards your team is using, what kind of the complexity is involved, what kind of dependency and cyclomatic complexity is involved. Unless you train the AI, it will give you very generic approach. So what we have decided recently is I have done some analysis about the technical debt, because in my CSM training also and advanced CSM, we know about technical debt. So we started first building the training the tool by uploading all our coding standards, our design patterns, and the architectural principles. And we have a plan in the upcoming sprint. We are adding one definition of done item, technical debt analysis completed through AI. We are going to add one thing to the definition of that.
Once you have found that technical debt analysis is effective using
Yes,
AI.
within the acceptable limits, then only that user story or whatever can be done, considered as done. So my team also agreed for that. They're really excited to do that. So I need to see how it goes in the next sprint, next few sprints.
That's great, because then it will be making developers' life also easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, recently I can share you, if you can permit me, I can share one example.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah.
So rework pattern detection, AI has really helped me in that way. For example, AI, we are using the AI to analyze the last 50 to 60 commits and find that certain files were modified repeatedly in every sprint. The AI has identified that probably some rework is happening. That is why these files are repeatedly happening. Watch out. And when I asked the developers, surprisingly, that's what they also confirmed. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's very nice answer, Vijay. But now one more other challenge of a Scrum Master is to submit periodic report to management, RTE, or even to the stakeholders, etc. So how do you using AI for um, identifying the metrics and inferring the details from the metrics, and how do you do that?
Yes, as I mentioned to you that AI agents, right? My way of making people is self-managing. If people are waiting for me to send the report as a Scrum Master, I'm making them dependent on me. So I want to make them independent. So I created a small dashboard kind of thing using the AI, automatically scan the data from tools like Jira, Azure, DevOps, GitHub, or communication platforms, and detect the meaningful patterns. So we created some metrics: cycle time for user stories and impediments, velocity trends and improving suggestions, burn up, burn down chart analysis and root cause analysis, code review wait time or estimation accuracy, blocker tickets frequency. Like that, we identified some 8 to 10 metrics. The data will be automatically coming based on the AI. I just built the dashboard using the AI agent. And you know what? I'm expecting a promotion for that.
That's great. That's beautiful. So your management is also happy with that report.
Very happy, very happy. The one click, they just need to go to the interface. They will have teams, select the Scrum team, and all these data will pop up then and there.
And is that live data?
Live data, yes. Every 24 hours, it will get updated.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. I think I should also plan to implement something in our company. Okay, so you said a lot of things about the AI and how you create things and agents and everything. Can you tell me, like, what are the limitations of AI in Scrum?
Sure. If you want to use AI in Scrum environment, first of all, AI cannot understand human emotions or team dynamics or organizational cultural aspects, organizational politics or structures or the job descriptions, because they're very, very specific to your organization. And the context behind the decisions, why somebody has made a decision, why, just like we discussed about the connecting the dots. AI does not know your past dots, right?
Yeah.
So it can surface patterns, but it can't replace the human judgment and coaching, facilitation, or relationship building, or creating psychological safety. So these are the limitations. So my take is, look at the limitations. I mean, don't look at the limitations as a blockers. How you can leverage them to look at workaround, to find a workaround. Okay, some data is coming. Based on the data, AI cannot make some decisions. Okay, let me use the data and make the decision. So that way it will be more complementing each other rather than looking at as a bottleneck.
Excellent. Got it. So, but now, I mean, while we have so many people are saying a lot of good things about AI, I know there are companies have a lot of resistance. First of all, changes are resisting, in most of the companies. Even if you look at it, there are many AI stuff coming. There are very less companies, or all our so-called large companies never made a real significant movement on AI. In from India, though we have really great. So resistance is always there, right? So if your team members are resisting to change, or your leadership team or your peers are resisting change using AI tools, so they will have their own concerns, like maybe security concerns and data privacy issues, and even they will probably, AI can unearth more hidden facts than what they wanted to show it now. So whatever the reason, they are showing that kind of a concern. So how do you think, how do you coach the team for to overcome the resistance using AI tools?
Yeah. So from my experience as a Scrum Master, the human tendency generally is, if you don't like something, they will take two approaches. One, either avoid or postpone. For example, if I'm scared of heights, anything I have to do with related to heights, either I try to avoid or, okay, let me do next month, right? So start with empathy and transparency. Understand why the team is resistant. Is it because of the psychological safety, or they don't know, that is why they are not able to use it? So fear of failure. And then demonstrate small doses. For example, low risk use cases. Let's say impediments. Take the impediment data, give to AI, get some insights, and go give it to team. What do you feel about it? Right? When they see some positive things are happening, then probably that is the trigger point to build the trust.
Understood.
And then AI is there to support rather than replace their judgment or autonomy. Autonomy is there. The team will make the decision. So I will ensure that your final judgment will be considered. We are using this to help you, not to replace you. As long as I send that strong message to the team, I don't think the resistance will be unaddressable.
Understood. Okay.
I can give an example. Addressing fear of surveillance, for example. A team believes AI tools will monitor them, right? But as a Scrum Master, if I can explain clearly what the AI will and will not analyze, get explicit consent before I do anything, and involve them in defining the boundaries, and they try a small experiment, then obviously they will be able to know, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Okay, I think thank you, Vijay, for answering all these questions.
Am I selected?
So, my HR will reach out. So we have a couple of panel members also joining with me for asking further questions. So my dear Scrum Masters, if you have any further questions to our future AI Scrum Master, please raise the hand, and then we can discuss some of the questions, because we have some time today. Anyone?
Vijay, one question. So, is there any tool that can be integrated?
1 second, Gautam. Please raise the hand so that everybody see you. And now it's a time for everybody to come back on video. Okay. Please come back on. It's a now Q&A session. Now you cannot be. So far it is me and Vijay. Yeah, Gautam. Thank you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Vijay, so is there any tool that can be integrated with Jira? Probably like you might have said, but missed out.
Oh, Jira itself has got some AI companion. You can use that. Jira Align or something. I don't exactly know, but
Okay.
you don't need to integrate also. If you take the data, for what purpose you want to integrate, if you can be specific, I can give you an example. For example, if you want to do forecasting of sprint planning, right?
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
just get last 4 to 5 sprints data in a proper Excel sheet. Sprint number, velocity, what are the public holidays, what are the personal time offs, and what is the actual velocity available, utilized velocity, any impediments, this 6 to 7 columns.
Okay.
Give it to the AI and then give the context of current sprint. How many people are there in personal time off? Are there any public holidays and all? And ask it to estimate the forecast.
Okay.
So that way you don't need to. So my first thing is first understand the entry level knowledge. Don't aim for something which is bigger. Can't be done in a month or two. So entry level, if you get more confidence and if you have fun in doing that, obviously your curiosity will increase. Then you can think about, okay, how do I build agents, or how can I build something which is integrated with Jira or Zoom or something. But definitely tools are there. Every product, now trust me, every product, they have an AI layer.
Okay.
That's true. Gautam, I have seen.
Even I don't mind, your electrical shaver also will have AI compatibilities in future.
Yeah. Now refrigerator has it, washing machine have it, everything will have it. Okay, so going forward, everything will have it. So Jira. So Gautam, earlier, like if you remember in Jira, you rate the filter, right? Filters will be there. Nah? Now you don't need to rate filter. So for example, you can just say query, show me the issues logged in yesterday.
Okay.
It automatically convert
Correct.
into the JQL and convert it and give it to you. Okay. So
Okay.
that's all inbuilt. So I think our yeah, Priyanka was saying it's called Rovo, right? ROVO, Atlassian's AI. It is integrated now, fully integrated. But I think the way I understand, even other tools also can get connection to the Jira and then extract the data as well. So
yeah,
I think that's how you effectively use it. Great. Sai, can you come on video? And okay, Aishwarya, your question. After that, I'll talk about Sai and Raja.
Firstly, I'd like to say it's a great session. I'm
Thank
really
you.
glad I attended it. A lot of information that is useful. My question was one which was asked right now, which is tool examples. Other one is just for my curiosity, which I talked about the AI agents that he created. So I just wanted to know what agents he created and what came into his mind to create those agents.
So for example, imagine you have a retrospective data. Every sprint you do retrospective.
Correct.
I upload to a Google Drive. I have created an agent. It will download the file, analyze it, and send the information about what went well, what went wrong, what are the root cause analysis, what are improvement actions to the team as an email. So every sprint you can run the agent. And second one, I created an agent to connect to the Jira product backlog, get the topmost X items, that X is configurable, divide into smaller user stories, estimate it, prioritize based on some condition, and then send it to the team so that they can do planning and backlog refinement.
Okay. Sorry, just a follow-up question. So, is it that we can configure these tools, or is it that we have to run it manually and we have to get
Okay,
the
so
data?
it depends. So when you build the agent, it will ask whether you want to make it as a trigger.
Okay.
So for example, every Tuesday is your sprint planning. You can set up in such a way that Monday evening, run this agent and send the email so that Tuesday when you go to sprint planning, everybody will have this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, or manual, as an on-demand run. Both are possible through agents.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vijay.
Sure, pleasure.
Beautiful. Thank you, Aishwarya. Yes, Sai, your question. Sai, can you hear me?
Sai?
You are on mute. You are mute.
Unmute. Okay.
Okay, Gajender.
I'm having some connection issues. Just 2 minutes. Somebody can take over. I will connect back.
Yeah, Gajender, go ahead.
Hey, hi Vijay. I'm one of your students from the
Yeah, I
CSM.
could recognize that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Vijay, so AI definitely will help us to save some time and get some analysis. But my question is that after we get this time, that free time, what are the arenas wherein we can invest this time so that we become as a better person, and we become as a more skilled person? Because definitely it will save time, but this save time should be used productively.
Exactly. For
So
example,
yeah.
you can start building agents. So I have listed around 25 to 30. In fact, I'm planning to build all those agents and sell to interested Scrum Master. That's what is my business case now I'm doing. So, but in your organization, you can do something like, for example, you create a Scrum Master community, right? Community of practice.
Yeah.
And discuss what each team is doing very, very commonly, and create a group of people like a 6 group of people, and start building the agents and distribute those agents to all Scrum teams, right? And org level things, build some agents for the management. So when teams are more matured, more empowered through AI, you should look at the next level. How can I make it to the organizational level, bringing all the teams into one kind of usage of these AI related concepts and all. Plus, don't leave that few things like we discussed. Creating the psychological safety, making the decision, helping in the decision making, coaching, facilitation. These are anyway will be there day-to-day part of your life, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gajender. Yes, Raja, your question.
Thank you for Vijay and Pramod. I have a simple question. Like in Jira, we have a row inbuilt AI. Like that, from ADO perspective, what is exactly inbuilt
I'm so
agent?
sorry. I didn't try ADO.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
so let us
I'm
look
not
at this
working
one in
I'm not working in any organization. So I have only free Jira tool and few other things, free tools I have explored. So I didn't get experience with that.
Okay, so maybe somebody in the room might know about that one. We have 108 Scrum Masters. So anybody worked in ADO tool, any AI tool in ADO? Anybody? Yeah.
I'm
Bandraga, you
planning
know?
to try that now after this session. Actually, I
Okay,
work in
you
ADO,
can.
but I've never tried AI.
Okay,
So I'll
fine.
definitely give it a try
So
now.
definitely, Raja, the
Okay.
fact is that I do not know, again, as I say, as Vijay said,
Okay.
I also do not know AI when ADO, but I'm
Okay.
sure if ADO do not adapt to AI, they will be out of the business very soon.
Absolutely.
Right? They cannot survive in this market, not improving. Like if Jira and other tools are improving so much, if ADO do not improve, it's not going to, they'll not be sustaining for sure. So no doubt about that. That will be there, that might be there, etc. So yeah,
Okay.
got it. Thank you.
Okay,
Banadia.
hold on. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please go ahead,
Sure.
Vijay.
I just asked AI.
Okay.
So here is the answer it shows me.
Yeah.
I just asked what is that question?
AI
What
component
is
for
AI component
ADO
for ADO? The AI component for Azure DevOps is
is
Microsoft
POSA,
Copilot. It
Copilot.
uses AI to help teams improve work items. Example.
Mm-hmm.
See, trust me, whatever you don't know, try to ask AI with the proper content. That is what you are learning in my class. If you join my AI for Scrum Master, writing precise, concise prompts.
Okay.
Very true.
Banu, what kind of prompt this is? Prompt. We discussed 7 types of prompts, right? Zero shot, few shot, chain of thought. What is this prompt? Zero shot.
Uh,
No
Direct
example,
one, zero
nothing,
shot.
just direct
no,
question.
no, this chain of thought.
No, zero shot. Chain of thought is explain me the analysis. What is the thought process, right? Step by step process.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Yes, Banu, your question.
Yeah. So Vijay, I was trying for Scrum Master role in Dubai. So already after your training, we came to know how to use prompts, all that stuff. But here already there is a challenge like whatever the Scrum Master role you see, they will expect domain knowledge, strong domain knowledge. Now on top of that, in all the JDs, we are seeing AI project knowledge also. So can you guide like something which we can start like which will give like LLM, NLP, those kind of things when do you have that project experience when they ask? So can you guide like something small project we can start and learn that stuff?
Yeah, sure. Maybe I need to understand more about the context. Maybe if you can offline contact me through WhatsApp, we can discuss on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vijay, the question, let me try to elaborate further, little further on this one. Yeah, anyway, definitely Banu can reach out to Vijay and talk to about this one. So Vijay, Banu is from Dubai. So she's looking for a job in Dubai. Dubai, unlike in India, there is not much opportunities. And wherever the opportunities comes up, they might be asking you are worked on any AI related project, not the tool usage.
Okay,
You
LLM based.
worked on, yeah, large language model or all that kind of a deep language or all these things. I mean, something like that is what probably she's asking for. I don't know, Banu. I have.
Yes, right,
Okay,
perfectly
yeah.
right, Pramod.
Yeah.
Not
Can
like
we
agent
work on
creation
that?
also they
I
ask.
mean,
They ask. Yeah.
sure.
By the way, Vijay, I'll just share you Banu's success story also. Not success story in the terms of this one. She's very actively using her India number, getting India interviews. So
For
whenever
practice for
whenever she getting Dubai interview, she's getting really grilled from Indian companies, Indian interviews now. And once you are ready, she's going to go back to Dubai for further job search.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Renganath. After a long time, sir, how are you?
Good, Premon. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
very good, very good. Go ahead, your question.
Yeah. Hi, Vijay. So
Hello.
currently, in my company, they are using some AI tools, especially linked with, Microsoft Teams, like a Decisions AI, something like that. So how effectively we can use some? I'm using this for the, minutes of meeting and just to create a summary and all. So how effectively we can use these tools? Because it is kind of a, data privacy that company uses, and we cannot go beyond that.
So there are two things. One is the enterprise license, which comes with your own instance of whatever tool, ChatGPT or Copilot or Google Gemini. That works only your company data, and your company data will not be given outside.
Correct.
But if you are using cloud-based instance, your data may be saved and shared with other examples also. So you can mask it, right? Depending upon the scenario, what you want to use it. Either you can use it within the company data or the cloud also. If you are using outside your company and the general cloud, make sure the sensitive data like passwords or social security number, these are not as is used, or credit card numbers, date of birth, name, just use them masked.
Okay.
And actually you can ask the AI, see, don't think that AI as a machine, think that as a person. Ask, can you do it for me? Give a scenario, can you do it for me? If AI says yes, I can, then start building that conversation.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you, Vijay.
Sure.
Sai, now can you speak?
Yes, yes. Hi, Vijay. Very good evening. My question here was, say suppose I'm your client. I am working. I work for Royal Bank of Scotland, a bank. Okay, so my data is very credible with customer account number and financial numbers, their account balance and everything, and even the payment that I do is a third party payment gateway that I'm using, which is not related to the bank. We have contract between the Netscaler. We have multiple payment gateways. So, however, as a client, I'm coming up to you and saying, "Hey, come on, I am not trusting it because I'm dealing with customers' numbers, which is real money for them and which is real revenue for the bank." From a Scrum Master's point of view, how will you justify yourself and and convince me with certain points where I will get convinced. And I'll go ahead with your suggestion. Say you said you got a promotion in your organization. That's because your organization led you to implement your ideas. But however, if you're very working with a very secured, however, even nowadays, banks they use AS400 technology, which is more than 50 years now. That is because it is very difficult to crack the application. So in that case, your answer towards the client or your justification towards the client to make, because if AI is implemented, your job is getting easy, not the client's job. So how will you justify that?
Okay. So I will first, for example, I want to make some decision making using client data. Okay. That has data like credit cards, payments, and other confidential information. I will put it into an Excel. Using the inside instance of that, I will write a prompt to manipulate the data. That means all credit card numbers should be jumbled 80%. Transaction amount should be jumbled 60%. Like that, I will manipulate, take the Excel, rebuild Excel, and go to the cloud instance of ChatGPT. I will do whatever I want. That way, the client data is protected. No one can decode that because 80% is jumbled.
Okay, so the instance is temporary or it is a permanent cloud that is
It depends on your company license, your licensing model. When you purchase the ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Copilot, depending upon the licensing model, they can take that.
Okay.
So Sai, I mean, just to add further, right? So you have this public clouds and private clouds, right? Similarly, like you can have a enterprise license from ChatGPT or Gemini. So they will not share your data anywhere outside that network.
Yes.
Right. So in that way, so this data is protected within the company only.
Okay, I
So
understand.
in this case, what Vijay is saying, you can give one prompt to mask the data with a alternative number or jungle number, or say put XXX instead of the alphabets and other things. Use that data, then you can take it to the cloud and do whatever the analysis you want to do.
Exactly. Or one more approach is there. There is a tag called sensitive. Whichever data you don't want to save it, share it, if you put it in the bracket sensitive, for example, credit card number sensitive, then while executing the data, the AI model will not make anything like saving, sharing, no, nothing. It will just used only for that particular instance.
Okay, I understand. But however, you said that you're using a live board with live data, so it is like a live cricket match running in front of your ODC. So which gets refreshed every 24 hours. So that cannot be a temporary schema or a temporary instant.
So I'll write an agent to get the last 24 hours data, mask it, and then go to the cloud and do that.
Okay, fine.
Right, yeah.
Thank you, Vijay.
Sure, no problem.
Raja, you have one more question?
Yeah, a very simple question, like regarding some what is Gen AI, agentic AI, like Vijay, you're using what AI presently, agentic AI, Gen AI?
Oh, both. In my class, we teach both. For example, you will build one AI agent in the class using NI10 and Gen AI. So AI agent is AI plus tools. Is called AI agent. And
Example, can you
for
give
writing
example like a ChatGPT is Gen AI or a
Yeah,
agentic AI?
ChatGPT is Gen AI, correct.
Okay.
Microsoft Copilot, Google Gemini, these are all called Gen AI. And these Zoom companion, AI companion, these are all called built-in AIs. They work for only for the particular software to improve the efficiency.
Okay. Example, like in the Jira Rovo we have, that is a Gen
That's
AI.
a built-in. That's a built-in.
Okay.
It may use the Gen AI inside internal architecture, but it's a built-in. It doesn't work as is for something else, correct? Yes.
We can customizing our own AI, right?
You can create, as if you know the LLM models and some coding and all, you can build your LLM models, no problem.
Okay.
That is
Thank you.
how these are things came up, right? These companies have invested a lot of money, but you need lot of data. The data you have to procure.
Okay.
A lot of training. there is a supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and it has to pass some Turing test, all these things.
Fine. Okay. Thank you, Vijay.
Sure.
Thank you. And so I think future, I think somebody was saying this statement, beautiful statement earlier. AI will not replace Scrum Masters, but the Scrum Master with AI knowledge will replace the Scrum Master without AI knowledge. So
That's right.
you cannot really in the coming days, you will not be able to survive without AI knowledge. And AI knowledge also, see now, just now, like we keep it's all changing day by day. Every week there are some 30-40 updates on AI tools are coming in, and new capabilities coming in. So it's not like you have learned something now and it is going for there forever. It is just like very basic now. In one month it will be totally probably outdated also. We do
Exactly.
not know what will be the tool after 6 months. Maybe whether chat gpt exists in that stage or something else would
Yes.
have come in. We have no idea. But I don't think any other profession will have ability to handle as we are agile professionals. We are responding to changes rather than following a plan, right?
Just one maybe a kind of analogy I can take up.
Yep.
I'm sure you must have watched Robo movie, right?
Yes.
Robo goes to a saloon and that guy gives a telephone directory, all these things. He just reads, flip through, right? So instead of fearing by looking at that Robo, you need to see how better you can use that knowledge of Robo to do your work effectively. That is where your Scrum Master job lies.
Excellent. Thank you. Yes, Ajay, you raise the hand for a question.
Yeah, I have one question
Yep.
related to team handling. So in future, Scrum Master might be required to handle more number of teams, correct? If the burden is going lower, what do you think on that?
Maybe. But my experience is if you handle like more than 2 to 3 teams, it becomes very, very kind of bottleneck. So the human centric will be gone. So that I don't think even AI comes, you don't think like you have to handle 10 teams, 15 teams. It will never happen. 100%
So
it will never happen.
beautiful point, Vijay. So Ajay, like how do you give a psychological safety for the team if you do not know the name of the person?
Yeah, correct. In that case, we need to coach. If some from management, someone is expecting more number of team, then we need to coach in that case, correct?
Exactly. Give
In
the
the AI era.
consequences, negative consequences.
Yeah.
I think people will be understanding that as such,
Correct. Correct.
It's not, it might be our fear that they will give you so much more work or something, but rather than, see, actually our many of our as a scrum master, many of our monotonous and boring job is getting outsourced. We can focus much more important and quality things for us.
Correct.
That's what it really requires. Yeah. Great, thank you. So, Vijay, I would like to give a quick intro because there are some people in the room might be interested for your AISM session. So, can you give a quick recap on, a quick cap on what are the 2 days of content? See, I know
Sure.
there are at least 30-40 people from the room I've already trained on by you, but then for the people who's not, what is that you covering on that?
Yeah, sure. So the 2 days is 4 hours, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday. We discuss about the different history of the AI and generative AI, built-in AI, standalone AIs, and weak AI, narrow AI, and generative AI, the capabilities and what different important terminology of the AI, and then how, from the Scrum Master perspective, how AI can help in terms of different things like meetings optimization or sprint planning, Scrum events, and then we discuss about the prompt engineering. What is a prompt? What are different types of prompt? Zero shot, few shot, chain of thought, tree of thought, and self consistency, role prompt, least to most prompt. And with examples, you will be doing hands-on. And then the prompt structure, the role, goal, context, action, and format, how to build prompts in that way. And we are taking some scenarios from Scrum Master day-to-day activities and write the prompts and analyze the data. And then we also discuss about agents. So I will show 3 agents that I have built, and then one of those agents you will be building in the class itself. Hands on.
This is new. We did not have it.
Recently introduced.
Recent one. Okay.
I often change my call because as a trainer, if I have to teach the same thing, I will become bored. When I am become bored, my trainees will not get the value.
That's true. That's true. Great. Thank you. So those people who wanted to register for AISM, this is happening on this weekend. Okay. By
This
the
weekend,
way,
Saturday,
this
Sunday.
this is not a private staff. There are a lot of AI trainings, but this is from Scrum Alliance, and to the I think this is the only one AI related Scrum Master course in the market at this point of time from some reputed some reputed agency, right? Scrum Alliance is the one of the first player in the market for giving same Scrum Master certification also. Yes, Nidhi, the cost is actually, if you go to the internet, it will be anywhere less than 12,000 plus, but Vijay is given an exclusive discount for all my students. 10,900 is going to charges. So yeah, please join the, this WhatsApp group, and I will share the details to you on that one. Okay, so that's great. Thank you so much for all of you to. So let me take a group photo, please. Can you come on video?
Pramod, just one request.
Yes.
The link that you have shared for the what to join the WhatsApp, right? Can you share it in our WhatsApp group as well? So that we can join.
Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
And Bonnie, you can contact me offline. Maybe tomorrow sometime. Just ping me.
Sure. Thank you, Vijay. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and also anybody who's looking for we have a public group for Scrum Master job openings. We are collecting from various places and posting. Anybody looking for a Scrum Master job opening also can join this group, right? And so actually you can ping me also. I can give you that details. So now I wanted to take a team photo. Please come on video, everyone.